Hey y'all, welcome to Nicolaaaa Designs. I have some leftover resin. I actually have about 4 ounces. I think this is more than 4 ounces, but we're gonna try. I'm trying to think of something I can do with the leftover resin really quickly. I wasn't prepared. So I grabbed my frog. We're gonna throw some mini M&Ms. I don't think there's enough mini M&Ms. Let me get a smaller cup because I'm really worried about their, I might fill it with another candy or something else in the back. We're gonna see. These are the last of the mini M&Ms that I had when I did another project. I forgot what I did with them. Put them in another character. But I'm trying to figure out how to do this. I don't want to waste all the resin if I don't need to. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour some in here. It usually, so when I've done it before, it does not melt the M&Ms. With their coating and everything, the color didn't run, so I'm just going to try to get them all wet and saturated here with resin, just stirring it up. And then I can figure out, I mean, maybe we can pick one of these bright colors to go on the back, and the clear is going to rise. If I don't have enough clear, if I have too much clear in there, it's going to rise. If I don't have enough, it's going to get kind of lumpy. So I just want it kind of, I want it fully saturated. So I'm pouring enough in there, which I poured maybe, oops, sorry. Didn't mean to do that. Maybe an ounce, if that. Let me pour a little bit more. I just want to be, they're coated. I just want to make sure I have enough in there so that they're actually kind of swimming in the resin here. All right, so we're just going to dump it and see what we get. Like I said, I can probably pick one of these primary colors that are in here and do that for the feet and everything. I think it's going to look really cute. I should have put eyes in them. Did not think about that first. So making sure I got enough into the head there. Actually, it's going to be a good amount for the back and everything. It's just pouring the last coat to kind of fill in everything and make the feet a certain color. So I'm going to pick a, looks like red, yellow, blue, green. I don't want brown. We'll do green since he's a frog, right? Maybe green. All right. Cool deal. That was actually the perfect amount. The perfect amount. That could not have worked out better. So I'm just kind of pushing them in, making sure they're all down and as flat as possible. And I'm going to let this cure. And I still have 3 ounces I got to use. Alrighty. I will see you guys when I'm ready to pour the next layer. See you soon. Alright guys, we are back and I am ready to pour the next color. You know, I was going to do green because it's frog, and then I thought about blue and orange. I actually saw really cool orange would be good too. Anyway, I decided to do a neon color and just kind of make it fun, and so I'm actually, it was orange or yellow. I'm going to go ahead and do the yellow, and I've mentioned before that so I always used to put the color on the top of the lid so I knew what color it was before I did the hearts. And see how this one's kind of translucent? That's why it's actually better to add white to help that color pop. I'm also going to use a wooden spoon. I want to go ahead and mix it with alcohol because it's also grittier and harder to mix into resin when it's just the powder. So if I add this, I'm going to add kind of a lot. That was 3 small scoops. And I'm going to add some alcohol. It's 99% alcohol. And I'm just going to put enough to kind of try to get it wet. Mix it up and break it up. That's, I don't think, trying to see if that's enough. That's enough. You just want to break it up and get all that powder kind of mixed in so you don't have unmixed. And then I'm going to add my resin. I mixed 3 ounces. It's probably going to be too much. I'm going to have to find something, put something bright yellow in. I will find something up. I have hearts right here, so I don't have any neon hearts. I might just go ahead and add it to that. So I just wanted to have enough. I started with 2 ounces and I kept thinking that I might not have enough, so I decided to add a little bit more and make some. Top it up just a little bit more than I'm hoping that I have. I don't want to be short. That's always a thing, not to be short. So I'm going to stir this in really quick, and then I'm going to add the white. The white just helps it give it that base layer color that it kind of needs, so it won't be translucent. See how it's kind of translucent? I don't know if you can see that on camera or not. So if I'm going to take the Castin Craft Opaque Pigment, this is white, and I'm going to add 4 drops. And this one always takes a lot of squeezing to get it to come out. I don't know why, because it's not thick. 2, 3, 4. The black is thick, and it doesn't take as much to get it to come out. So this, once I get this all mixed up, see it's not mixed in yet because it has all those lines and striations in it. So just stir it really good, mix it up really good. Don't stir in bubbles if you can. I usually keep my stick on the bottom of my cup. That was something I read about helping with bubbles. So when I stir, I always keep my stick on the bottom and stir around, and see now it's opaque now. All right. He'll be fun in yellow. So I'll do some hearts, I guess. And it's also helpful that I have it in this kind of cup that I can actually pinch it for these little spots right here. So I'm just going to go through and try to get it into all the little nooks and crannies that I can. I'll probably have to get my dotting, well, I don't know where my dotting tool is. I'm about to order some more. So I'm just going to fill everything up. And then I have another tool. I have my stick. I just don't want to scratch anything. So, need more in the little feetsies. Trying to get in his toes. And then not go over as well. Oops. And this foot too. Oh gosh, I have so much more than I possibly could have needed. This is not just hearts, this is something else. So what I might do is add some alcohol inks to this and try to marble it and put it in something. Oop. I was trying so hard to stay in the little toe. And one more toe. Then I'm going to make sure it's domed. Okay. Because this one will retract a lot just with the way it dries. They all do that, but some of the molds seem like they are more prone to do it. I don't know, I might just be wrong and just be how much I put in them. Okay, I think we're good. I say that, now I got to get some in that foot. I just want to see that everything is domed. Okay. And this one has to dry really well so that you can get those little toes out. And I probably have at the very least, I got 2 ounces left. Okay, so I see a bubble right there. I'm gonna keep an eye on this little dude, and then I will be back for demold. Hey guys, we are back. You know, I babysat this thing. I didn't debubble it. So see all the little bubbles in it? I kept popping bubbles the whole time until they couldn't probably come up anymore. So this should be good to demold. And I just want to be really careful around his little toes. And he should be cool though. I don't remember the I don't think I debubbled. I think it was, did I have leftover resin for the first part? I don't even remember now. I don't remember. I want to be really careful here because I don't want to tear off a toe. Okay. If I can get it. There, that should help, I think. Toes, we got all toes, yay. Aw, look at them. I wish I'd put eyeballs in. I'm mad at myself that I didn't think about it because it was kind of a thrown together really quick thing. He came out cool. He, she, they came out cool. Isn't it cool? I like it. Awesome. Okay, I will decorate the eyes on it, paint them so that you can see the eyes and the mouth, and then I will show you out in the sun. Alrighty, thanks for watching.